Hey, greetings everyone, my name is FadhilKwan and welcome to the Artisan of Glimmith. This is the demo version and it is currently running so awfully on my PC. Not this PC that I'm playing this on, but the recording PC. Blame NDI for that. I'm gonna disable the preview on recording, see if that helps. That's probably not gonna help at all, but we'll see about that. Anyways, this is the Artisan of Glimmith, as I said before. Is a game that has just been released on Steam. It's a cozy puzzler game all about glass, about stained glass and rules and arrangements. I am currently playing the demo version because I am thinking twice to buy this game. I have the budget, but I don't know, it's pretty tight. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna run through hopefully the entire demo. If at least one people come in and said please actually buy the game, I will buy it and I'll do a full playthrough of it. Maybe there's another factor on the line, that is being this recording laptop. I'm using OBS NDI, as I said before. It works sometimes when the games aren't so visual intensive. This one is yeah, not great from a laptop, but it is already a pleasing game. A bit of a disclosure, I played this one and completed the demo, so yep, this is more of a showcase, but that doesn't mean that I know every single solution in this game. I know some of the secret stuff. There's only one secret level that was pretty sneaky. We'll get to that later. But overall, I'm somewhat semi-blind. Again, I don't know if I've said this before, but my memory doesn't serve me well at times. All I'm saying is we're gonna go through the demo, and it says 52 solved. I've played the entirety of the demo. Again, as I said before, I've said that about 7 times now. It's fine, I don't know words. Anyways, we'll pick the second file. I'm anxiously looking to the preview from my recording computer. Hopefully it's not so much terrible. Alright, hang on. Ooh, you know what? That's fine. That's actually fine for me. It works. It works well. It doesn't run terribly bad. Probably because I've tweaked some of the visuals in this beforehand. The initial settings were good, but not very good for my low-end laptop. Low-end? Yeah, low-end. I want to say bottom-end. Low-end sounds a bit less... what is it called? What's the word again? Less self-deprecating, that's the one. Anyways, let's look at this. Dearest esteemed artisan, thank you for accepting my invitation to restore the artworks of Glimmith. On that point, I have only one request. When shaping each piece of glass, you must follow the rules very closely. I care only about the shapes. Let your creativity run free with the colors. Yours truly, Elias Venomous. Alright, here we go. Your progress is saved automatically. First one, difficulty 1, so it is easy. Click and drag to merge regions. All regions must be in the shape. This is the rule, the shape bank rule, and it has to be 2x2. Pretty easy to start with. 2, 2, 2, 2 on all 3. Nice. Yeah, let's go to the next one. I'm still looking at the preview of my recording laptop. It is struggling. It's there. it's holding on. Right click and drag to raise. We can do that. Boom, and just hold on. Continue. Next one. Again, still 1 difficulty, so the easiest one. Shapes can be rotated, so you can do horizontals. At least for this 2x2. Continue. Next one. Shape bank origins must be the shape. Shape bank again. Z to undo, Y to redo, and R to restart. Cool. Let me just fill these real quick. Again, still pretty easy and simple. So next one. Right. Oh yeah, by the way, a bit of a heads up as well. I should have said this beforehand because of how slow the recording is, and I'm recording this in much weaker laptop. Expect some latencies. Apologies for that, but it is what it is. I'm doing this on a budget. I know I should have picked a much less intensive game to play, but I cannot hold this one. This one is such a great game to play, and I'm willing to say that, and because look at me coming back here for a second time. Next one. Mirror reflections of shapes can also be used. Have I activated they have some accessibility features here. Maybe not the colorblind part. Hang on, let me just settings. Larger text. Yeah, I have enabled that. Doesn't seem much larger to me, but anyways, mirror reflections of shapes can also be used. Do that. This is pretty simple. Again, this is just the tutorial puzzles. We can also pick different colors here. Now, when they said it's purple, that means it will give you shades of purple. Did I just say purple? Purple. There's different shades of purple, and then there's also cyan. There's also red. Hopefully, I'm playing this later after the initial release. Hopefully, they've fixed the randomizations part of it, because sometimes when I click random and click on this class, they sometimes give you the same color but different tint. So it's cyan or any other cyan, whatever. Or in this case, more like light blue to me. Looks like they've fixed that a little bit. What is that? Let's have a look. Dearest Artisan, I hope this letter finds you in the best of spirits and creative fervor. There is much work to be done. These window frames show your restoration progress. If you wish, complete an entire area to gild the window frame. Yours truly, Elias Vidimus. Cool. We have a progress tracker in form of this. 6 out of 7. I will not do the hand gesture. Oh, look at that. We finally got our first difficulty to puzzle. Drag from corners along dotted lines to place metal borders. Use them to mark edges you are absolutely sure of. So it's like this. If I click on this, these faint lines, you can bolt them down. They will serve as guides if you wish. This is also the wrong shape, by the way. How do I erase it? I forgot. Ah yeah, okay, you can just click on them again and drag them out. Nice. Anyways, this is how this works. Close that out. Right, okay. So the next one will be here. I'm doing this right now is because there is a part of the tutorial that would have been explained later, but you could accidentally discover it here. You can solve the puzzle by just dragging out the correct borders. I do prefer actually filling the regions sometimes, or a mix of both, because dragging borders only feels a bit less clear to me visually. Anyways, that's 7 out of 7. First tier of the gilded window. Because if you can see here, there's another one that's there that I'm trying to point this with my point finger. I almost did that, but it says there's 7 out of 10. We can keep solving more puzzles and get shinier guilds. That's what that means. Anyways, another difficulty 2. We have the shape bank, which means we have to be careful with how we fill this up. We can do it like that. We can do it like that. We can do it like that, and we can do it like that. I was thinking, the solution on the fly while I'm yapping about. It's just there. It's just what it is. Oh, this one. Yep, it's the same. I almost said the same thing. I don't know if that's the same thing at all. Oh well, okay, hang on. I'm looking for red. Okay, never mind. They haven't reworked the randomization yet. That's interesting. Next one. Switch colors quickly with key 1 to 9 or scroll wheel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Wait, no, never mind. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 takes you to the center. 1 to 9 it's going like a spiral pattern. I much prefer clicking on the colors instead. Anyways, this is obviously it's gonna be like that. It cannot be the curved thing. Can I change that? Thank you. Boom, boom, and done. Give me a random color, please. See? Give me red. Oh my goodness. Give me red and orange, bro. Alright, cool. Next one. Oh, look at this. What does that say? Drag the camera around to find secret puzzles. Yeah, we just did that. There's one over there. Next one is here. This one feels very obvious from the start. This has to be that, this has to be that, this has to be that, and this has to be the 2x2. Done. Finally, a bit more random, okay? I like that. Oh, this one is a lot easier, apparently. Apparently, okay. So this one is L-shape. Oh wait, no, there's no L-shape, never mind. I'm a doofus. Oh yeah, a bit of a thing here. In case you didn't know, you can actually spread the fill of a already filled region by clicking the same region and expand it. There. You don't have to erase everything and start over. You can just, oh look, I'm missing one region to fill this bit. You can click on that region and extend it. Cool. See? There's that, and there's that, and there's this, and there's this again, and there's this again. Oh yeah, I ignored this entirely. Hang on. You can complete the entire panel in border drawing mode if you prefer. I just did that about 3 puzzles back. Not a fan of that way of solving, but you do you. Shift click to place metal borders around an entire shape. You can use this to mark regions that you're absolutely sure of. So let's say if I go a 3 here and I shift click on that, it creates borders like those. We're not gonna do that. Maybe. It all comes down to how am I gonna like it. I much prefer making the borders manually. So there's at least 3 here, right? And since that leaves this out and we cannot extend this to only 2 squares, this has to go down 1 more, and we can shift click like that. That's a 3, that's a 4, simple. That's a 4, nope. That's another 4, that's another 3, and that's another 3. Sorry, I was a bit slow there. I was looking at the preview recording. It is looking okay. It was struggling so hard at the intro screen for some reason, but in the game itself, not bad. What is this? Hang on. Shape bang is that. Yeah. No. I get this one. Partly because I remembered solving this, but also it's. Don't worry about it. I lost my sentence in the midway. This one. Oh, this one's alright. Okay, hang on. This is where I made my first mistake. Borders must always separate two different regions, so you can't do this. There, this is not allowed because the borders separate only one region like this. It separates the same color. Okay, this is not allowed. This is allowed, but it's not in a shape bank. Let's complete this one. The hollow square and the hole, the donut hole. And this one is just simple 4 2x2s. Alright, next one. Oh, hang on. 6 out of 6 and 6 out of 10. Have we solved everything from the... I think we missed something. Yeah, we missed a puzzle. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, it's you. Right. This one is pretty simple. Just do that, and please randomize the colors. Thank you. It did not do that. Alright, you know what? Heck it. There, purple. Orange. That's not orange. That's not orange enough. Yeah, that's a little bit too orangey, but that's fine. I like that. We just made the Olympic rings. Oh, huh? 10 out of 10. No more puzzles in this section, at least in the demo. What is that? Difficulty 3. The first step here is not obvious. Instead of guessing, try joining cells that you know are connected. Thank you. So that's obvious. That's also obvious. Is that a... Yeah. I think this is gonna be like this, right? And this. And this. No, it's not that. Because of this bit right here. This is a dubious bit. So it's gonna be like that. And yeah, okay. Get it out. Is that? Oh, well, okay. I'm stumped. Yeah, I think I did something wrong. Yeah, I did something wrong. Hang on. I thought there's only one solution to this bit. I can just do this instead, and that would still be fine. Yeah. No. This is the one. This is the way. See? Told you. Even though I've played this, my memory didn't serve me well. At least in this case. Give me more colors. Yellow. Yeah. Take that. Right, 2. Puzzles can only be solved with logic. Guessing is never required. We'll see about that. Oh, I can click the next puzzle directly because the pedestals are next to each other. Yeah. This is a dubious one, because apparently, even though there are 2 shapes in a shape bank, you don't need one of them at all. You can just boom. let's make use of that indicator, shall we? Thank you for that color. Next one. Oh, I can't? I thought I can. Well, whatever. Each puzzle has a single unique solution. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Now dubious looking one. How many puzzles have we solved here? There's one left. Hang on. Oh yeah, that guy. This is the thing that I mentioned at the start. There's this one dubious looking puzzle pedestal right here. Is pedestal the correct term? I don't think so. And you cannot access that from there. You can only access that from this peephole. It's a 5-star puzzle. Challenge ahead, difficulty 5 to 6 puzzles are very challenging. They may require careful logic, advanced techniques, and lots of persistence. Early break-in steps may be difficult to spot. These puzzles are optional. Feel free to come back later if you get stuck. Got it. Right, there's at least 3 here. And we cannot skim on this one either. Whether there are exactly three tiles, 4 or 5, is left to be desired. But then there's this. If we extend this further, we will have no more length here. We can only go up to 2 by 2, and that's not in the shape bank. So this is done. We can shift click. And for this one, you can go 4. Going 3 does not help because this leaves 1 blank space here. We can go 5 or 4 here, or another double 3, but that means this is closed out and can only give 2 at max. So this is 4, and that's done. And this is 3. This one I don't know yet, but this one is done. Right, again, at least 3. So let's fill that out. At least 3. At least 3. At least 3. At least 3. We're gonna go 4 because of this thing. So close that out. Lock that. At least 3 here because we have established that this is an independent shape. This one is locked. Change the color. Thank you. This we can go up to 5, right? We can go up to 5. We have to remember that bit. So this is 3. We cannot go 4. We're gonna go 5. So 4, lock that, boom, and yeah, I think that's it. This is 5, this is 4, and this is 3. Well done. Six out of 6, 10 out of 10, brilliant. So what is this thing? We cannot read it yet for some reason. I'm looking at my recording time. I'm trying to remember how much time I spent synchronizing everything. I think we can go to the left section if we want to, but this bit, because I've played this before, I know how to unlock this one. We have to solve all these 3 puzzles. So let's do that. Rows, windows. Each region contains exactly one of each symbol. So think of the flow game, but glass. Anyway, this one is simple. Just do that, and just do that, and just do that. Nice. Next one. We now have another new rule, Gemini. The 2 regions touching this symbol must be the same shape. Oh, this is what they meant with enlarged icons. Oh no, enlarged text, not icons. So this is their newest update. Huge props to them for making this a lot more visible. Anyways, this is gonna be that shape. And this is Gemini, and that means the touching shape. Sorry, the touching shapes. The Gemini sides must have the same shapes, so you can do those, fill the rest like that, and use our last our 3 tile line for that. Give me green, please. Thank you. I have to choose green to give me green. That's actually obvious. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought oh wait, I forgot this one. Sorry. Right. This time it's delta. The 2 regions touching the symbol must be different shapes. That means this cannot be the L shape. So this has to be a straight shape. Whether it's to the left or to the right. It has to be to the left, because if we go to the right, this cannot go anywhere else, and this has to be another straight line. Expand that. Boom. This on a 3. That's a bend. Boom. Done. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I know how to open this scroll, this text, but apparently I don't know. I don't feel so smart after that. Let's go to the left section. Ooh, this time it's a literal flow game. Connect one side to the other. Yep. Yep. I'm starting to feel some lags here and there. It says the laptop, it's not a game. Boom. I like that. Right, next one. What's this? Hole. This one's a little bit whack, but I think I know what the correct solve is. We can go here and fill this side with just one color, and we can direct this to this. The size of the thing doesn't important as long as it connects to all shapes. It should work. And oh, what? Okay, I see now. Yeah. This is the next one. Right. Okay. Gemini. So this has to be 2x2, 2x2. No, not there actually. If we 2x2 there, this is locked up. So 2x2 here, 3, 3, 2x2 here, 3, 3. Brilliant. Next one is here, and it's another delta. 2x2 here should work, maybe. Yeah, that has to be 2x2 because of this shape bank. It's either 2x2 or 4 length, and it's obviously 2x2. So 4 length here, 2x2 here because of the delta. Because of delta here, this is length. Went too far a bit. Oh, and this is also the line. I was about to say that cannot be right. That, yeah, because I'm thinking of the wrong shape. So 4 here, and 2x2. Let me change the colors. Give me red. That's not red enough, but I'll take it. Let's go with a purple here. Yeah, I like that. Boom. And that activates this thing. Thank you for playing the demo. Your progress will carry over to the full game. Demo 52% complete. Game 2.5. The full game has 28 areas packed with clever puzzle rules that interact in surprising and delightful ways. Everything is 100% handmade by our award-winning puzzle team. Okay. You can also create and share your own puzzles using the in-game editor and Steam workshop coming March 2026. It's already out. Okay. Okay, you know what? I was planning to do this in one sitting, but I'm looking at the clock right now, and my laptop is really struggling hard to record and render everything. So I'm gonna stop it here for now. Okay. In the next episode, I'm gonna try to complete everything, the remaining 50%. It should be fun. Again, the fact that I've played this before doesn't help it that much. My memory didn't serve me well, or I just forgot that because I haven't played this in 2 weeks. Again, if any of you really wish for me to play the entirety of this game, please let me know. Please. I need to have a reason to actually buy the game and play it. Mainly because of my tight budget. Anyways, that's all for today's The Artisan of Glimmith. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. Cheers and love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.